So something a little different. Um, I wanted to just come on here and stream for a little bit and program with everybody here. I know we don't have anybody really because this was just an impromptu stream, but I figured that we can do a little bit of coding within the Unity game engine. And for everybody here, hey, and we can start. Oh, that's already open. Is it open? It does not look like it's open. Maybe, oh, here it is. Just retry. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay. Give me a second. Because I'm going to have to do some little bit of magic here. And stuff I need to do, I don't need anybody looking at. But, like I said, welcome to the stream, guys. If you are here. Okay. Let's see how it looks. I know it's a Sunday and usually people are in bed, but I thought, hey, it'd be a perfect time to do this. Plus, I kind of want to do every Sunday doing a live stream at least, but I know today's like the first day of doing that, and I figured what would be the best day? Plus, it's 10 o'clock. Like I said, I was not fully thinking about doing all this, but at the same time, I was just like, I think it's like the perfect time for me to code just a little bit. But it would kind of help a little bit if I was like kind of prepared. But like I said, just whim sort of thing. That looks like that's working over there. Hey, to the person that just joined. Oh, you're on YouTube. You know you can always chat in the little chat box. Helps out. But yeah, for a person just joining us, okay. Well, goodbye, I guess. Let's see. Here, let's mute that. YouTube code with me. Let's see. Okay, so that's actually working here. Yeah. All right, everything is actually working pretty well. So like I said, this was just an impromptu stream. This wasn't something that I fully planned out. I wanted to do something a little different. Um, so right now, what is going on is I'm waiting for everything to transfer over to the desktop. Like I said, I was not prepared for this. Um, I was trying to just live stream everything and do something a little different, but because we don't got that working, um, we can play around with a different project. Let's see. Let me switch over here. It's I don't need everybody knowing what's going on my desktop. Let's see. On there. Let's open that one up. Trust project. Okay. Yeah, we'll install that. I had to reinstall everything on my Mac and basically factory reset everything. I had too much stuff going on, so it was just the way of the world, I guess. Like I said, I was not prepared for all of this. I was just trying to get everything done. Oh, nobody needs to know what my password is. I know you guys can't see it, but just in case. Just in case. Just in case, guys. Just in case. Okay. See, I kind of am starting to not like this software here. Every time it seems that I am either editing something or doing something over here, now it's not actually showing me my full projects anymore, and it's kind of a little ridiculous. Now I have to go through like this part and look at everything here. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yep. This is everything here. Okay. I wish this would go away so we can actually see what the hell we're doing over here. Well, whatever. Got components. Well, the only stuff I'm missing over there are the production stuff. Oh, really? Really, guys? That's a, if I move over, yeah. Okay, I can go over there and have it disappear. There you go. That works. Okay, there you go. And so this that I am working on here, for the few that do not know, is for my job. I decided, hey, you know what would be really cool if I did this thing that I really shouldn't be doing, but I thought, hey, this would be really cool. And I decided to open my mouth. Like I said, I decided, hey, I should open my mouth and decide to do this and create this thing that I have no business in creating. And yeah, and then this came about, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Actually, options. What's in options? actually don't need that, but I would. Functions, not one I want. I actually don't want to do it that way. So what I'm working on right now is, just so you guys are somewhat aware. Let's see. Here you go. So what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to install all that. Okay. So npm's not installed. Like I said, I restarted everything and I was not expecting to live stream, but you know, it happens. So what I'm working on was I decided to teach myself React, and I decided, because big brain, um, I decided that I should um, basically create this pseudo website for my job, and all it is creating a table that contains everything that I would possibly need for um for everybody at work. So we'd be able to put our job, whatever the job number, um, the length, uh, the length of the material, because I'm a purchaser for a label company. So this is what I basically do. So we're able to put the job number, the everything that's associated to the job number, whatever machinery that we're going to use for it, and all that. And that is pretty much what it is. Like, not trying to make anything into anything like other than what it is. And what is it? No, that should be able to run. Yeah, there you go. Now it's running. Okay, so this gigantic list basically puts everything in there. You're able to search, you're able to add more stuff into the list. And because I was big brain and decided, hey, you know what, I can create it, I decided to work on it, and now we're at where we're at. So right now I'm working on the table part of stuff, and I'm a bit stuck using the React table. I decided that I was going to use that because from the documentation, it seemed like it was going to be a cakewalk. And then I decided to actually try to use it, and then it became a piece of utter dookie. Like, see, I was like, okay, well, this looks pretty standard. Like, okay, you know, I just need like this sort of table. If it would load, okay, like this, like everything, all stats right here, and then everything over here, and then there would be one more option for the editing. So if I need to edit this one, be like, okay, boom, this one was wrong, didn't mean to put that. Uh, let's change this to blah blah blah, and then you can put that there, or you can be able to delete it. That's roughly what I want to do. And I was like, okay, well, that would be completely easy to do. And then, you know, coming in here and then using this, and then I was like, okay, well, let me see what entails. So let me look in this. Um, it looks pretty straightforward from what the code is using, because like, it has. Let's skip the style, but you know, like the table, you would have your column and data, which is fine, and you get your props, your roles, and your data, and then you would return. Yeah, you would return what you need to return, and then bring it in here, and then bring the data in there, and that would be the way that you would handle your stuff. And I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, okay, well that's pretty straightforward. And then I decided to attempt to do it, and then it came out as utter garbage. Uh, this is still installing. Yeah, it's because I'm live streaming and doing all this extra stuff, so taking a little bit of time, as well as it's talking to my hard drive. Um, I have a NAS. Yeah, I have a NAS, and it's talking to that. This is the most unprofessional work environment, but I didn't want to fill up my MacBook, so I made this makeshift NAS, which is literally a what is that? That is a USB 3. What is it? I think 2 terabyte hard drive that I have attached to my router, and it's going through USB 3, so it actually has the ability to do it. But of course, because big brain things, um, it's just taking a little bit more time than it was really supposed to. So, yay me. Okay. I think we already have most of this stuff. Oh no, I don't have everything installed. So yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. Like I said, I was not planning on doing any of this. Actually, let's exit this. This may be what's holding up the hard drive from going a little bit faster. Okay, hold it here, end it there. Okay. Yeah, that should be theoretically moving a little bit faster now. Um, like I said, I was not planning on doing any of this today. I just was like, oh, you know what? Maybe we should just try this and see how it goes. So, I promise next week will be a little bit better. Like I said, this was just me thinking outside of the box and like, hey, you know what? Maybe I would like to do this. Yeah. And then of course I got more updates on the computer. But yeah, let's go back into this and let's talk about what failed here on what I was doing originally. So I had all this stuff put in there except for the styling. I didn't care about that. I wanted to get this working. And so far, when I tested everything, I had this part of the code like working for the most part. Like, yeah, all of this part working. And I was like, okay, well, I have the columns. And then I was trying to figure out how to actually get this part of it working. And then I did. And I was like, yeah, I got it working. And then what ended up happening was that I needed to talk to my REST API that I created specifically for this project. And then that's where everything went to garbage. Because it turns out in React, I didn't get that far. I didn't know how to actually use the React fetch, I think it is. Yeah. Is it React JS fetch? here we go. And like this part of it was what was eluding me. Yeah, React component. Oh yes. Okay. Now I remember what it was. Okay. So I had um this part of it done, but what I hate these websites. I hate if you make a website and you have pop-ups constantly of like um sign in or put in your mailing list or what. I completely hate you. Like there's no way around that. I completely hate you. But the renderer was the issue because I like this is confusing to me. Like I have apparently when I did it, it was telling me that this part here was oh no, this part here was done and it needed to just call that and then have this in here, the create root. It was like, oh, the create root's already enabled. Um what is it? Um it's like, oh, your create root's already done. Do something different. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like I really don't. Oh, what failed? Okay. So that looks like I should just ignore it. Like eventually I want to like redo my networking situation and have everything work like instantaneously to to everything. So I wouldn't have to deal with any of this stuff like that and I can just like just program and not have to worry about everything like this part of stuff where I just put it and it's like done. But I'm kind of a broke guy and I don't really have the what's it called? The kind of don't have the funds to do all that. I'm just working within my means. And okay, update now. Yeah, I want you to update. I don't want you to reset, but I want you to just update those updates. But yeah, I just want all this stuff to work perfectly fine and not have to worry about anything, but working with the concept or with the constraints that I do have. Uh, have I not been talking this whole time? Oh no. Yes, I have. Yes, I have been. Oh, I saw the little red dot and I was just like, oh, no, don't tell me I've been talking to myself the whole time. But the little mic part is working, so there's that. And welcome to the person that has joined the stream. Okay, so like I was saying, I've been trying to get this React program to actually work, and it does not seem like it has actually wanted to work itself out. So, what is that? You want me to rename what? Abba to Abba. What if I just delete it and do that? There you go. I'm not a streamer by any means. I'm still learning all this stuff like that. But yeah, I'm waiting to actually get everything programming and stuff like that. We're right now we're installing the we're doing the npm install just so we can get all the packages in and get everything up to date so I can actually run it and see what's going on here over here. But for the people who just joined us and did not know, I am trying to create a React program for my job, just so we can have an interface where we can input information that we would need for company purposes. Um, you'll guys get a bit of a demo. It's just what we're doing with the job number, what specified length of material we're using. Because for the people that don't know, I work at a label company, and we're trying to get all that stuff done. And this is what I've been dealing with. So, is what it is. Hopefully next week when I stream again, I'll have all the kinks and bugs worked out of it, and we can just straight jump into stuff. But unfortunately, I was not so much of a genius and decided, hey, let's just try doing this. Actually, let's just delete the whole darn thing, and hopefully this will install correctly this time. Like I said, I'm very, very new to streaming and stuff, and I decided that I really wanted to stream today, and I thought today would be the perfect day to do that, but again, I didn't get anything ready. But I really do need to get all these this stuff taken care of. Today I was actually trying to start off and do a bit of game development and hit another snafu because of my NAS situation, which it's giving me a bit of a headache today because it's not trying to cooperate correctly. So hopefully, like I said, next week we'll have everything all in the bag. I'm going to test it throughout the week to make sure it's all working, because before I factory resetted my Mac Mini, everything was working perfectly fine. But of course, I'm just a goofy goober. Okay. So for the person or for the people that are watching, what's up with you guys? You can leave it in the chat, and we'll have a conversation. I do have a Streamlabs, um, but it's just for like the little pop-ups and stuff like that. So if you subscribe, it'll pop up or whatever. Like I said, I'm all new to this, so okay. While we wait for that, let's see. We could talk about a little bit about my background and all of this and how I got started with all of this while we wait. Um, Originally, I am a game developer by education wise. Um, I went to a small college in New York City, which is Bramson Ort. I graduated with my associates in game development and design, or game design and programming. And what I ended up doing was I traveled across this great nation, depending on who you think or who who decides that this place is great. But I went all across the country, basically being a software engineer, doing a bunch of web development, full stack game develop or full stack web then software engineering, then back to web development, and I've learned a ton of different frameworks, ton of different programming languages, and now I'm just trying to put everything together and piece it all together, as well as create a YouTube channel, which I have YouTube and Twitch, and I really never really use Twitch for anything. I think I've live streamed once on this platform, and then tested all my stuff on another day. I think it was like a couple days ago. I think it's still up on the channel where it was just testing because I got a new camera, and I was like, hey, it can be used as a webcam. Let's see what we can do with this. And now we get to do all of this. But if this doesn't do itself pretty soon, I think I'll call it a night. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Now we can npm install, and it'll probably fail somewhere because this thing is unreliable. Again, I really do think it's the NAS situation, because I remember doing game development on this and finding out that it was giving me quite a bit of problems. But the thing that I don't want to do is pull all of this stuff and put it onto my desktop. That was the whole point of me creating a NAS, was just because I did not want everything on my desktop. But that may be the solution, as much as I really don't want it to be. Okay, so it is installing stuff. It's just very slow at it. Which, again, that's better than nothing. Okay, while we do that. What I just did for the person watching is I actually added the React table component to my package .json. So when it runs npm install, it will actually add it to the node modules, which node modules are just a series of code and stuff like that that you can actually run within this program and use it within the program, or within your React API, or sorry, React.js program. I keep forgetting that we're not doing APIs. And I know a lot of people like to do them here. Sometimes I like to do them here. It just makes it a little bit easier for me because I know this will be the latest version, and if I need, I can also dev dependencies, I can add that too. I always forget to add that. I'm a very hands-on person. So I like to do all my stuff that I can actually see what I'm doing and not have to wait for this to do it. I just like doing stuff like that. Other thing that I need to add. No, I don't need that. I was thinking that I would need to add the what is it, env dash flow, because I like to use that with other programs, but I remember trying to use it earlier with React and it was not working very well, and I just need it for one specific thing. Actually, I like using Flow. I'm a very weird person. I like using Flow just because it makes things a little bit easier, and I can actually add the env dot local, I think it is, or yeah, development local or dot local, production and development. Those are the two that I can add and not have to worry about it. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be taking a very long time because it usually doesn't take this long. It's also installing Get, so that also may be the problem here. But again, I'm using this NAS, and this NAS situation is, it works perfectly fine. Like, I edit my videos off of this thing, and it works perfectly fine. I don't know why, when it comes to uh, the programming aspect of it, that it takes forever. I have no clue. I really do think that it is this software here. I really do think that it's the JetBrains suite that is the cause of the bottleneck. Because it always, for some odd reason, has a hard time. It's that and the and Unity that give me a very hard, or a very big problem, and I just don't understand. Like, I really don't. But that in itself is a problem for another day, because I really don't want to have to worry about it. Now, what are you doing? Yeah, you're moving a little bit faster, but I don't know why you're giving. Yeah, you're giving me a little bit of warnings. Whatever. We'll figure that out when we're done. Oh, you deleted the components. Why? Why did you get rid of them? No. That's not what I wanted. Of course, I opened up the wrong thing. Uh, yeah, this thing's starting to be a pain in my butt. I actually want the app, the normal app, and it doesn't even look like it's here anyway. Like I said, JetBrains is a very weird program. Very, very weird. Like, we had all this stuff open, and now it wants to give me a hard time. Like I said, this was about the first time me ever doing this, and I thought that I thought this would be a bit of a fun day just to do this stuff like that, because I'm trying to venture out and do a little bit more stuff and spread a little bit more of my awareness of just like of trying to build a company. But doesn't always go according to plan. Doesn't always go according to plan, but I'm just glad to be doing something different and trying to get stuff that I actually do need to get done for once. So let's see. intimate text message. Did you? You did not. Hmm. Okay. So, I'm just trying to make sure everything is absolutely working. Not trying to ignore anybody. I can assure you of that. Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be working on that. Okay. So I think for now I am going to call it a night. Um, I'm gonna again work on this stuff and make sure that it's actually working for once. But with that one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.